Month after month, year after year, we've spent a lot of money on TV. Many of us are now cottoning on to the fact that we don't necessarily have to spend so much. There is a way to get free TV at home, and not just some free TV, not just your local news, sports and weather that we love, but also some of the biggest TV shows, some of the biggest stations. We've partnered together with ANTOP, which is the #1 manufacturer in America, to make this dream come true at the biggest value ever. At $79.99, this is the brand new model. It is slimmer and sleeker and smaller and more powerful than we've ever been able to do before. It's on free shipping and 3 flex pay. We're gonna show you how it works and explain how you set it up. Our special guest, who has been preaching the benefits of free TV for a couple years now, Aaron, more and more people are getting in on this because honestly, at these types of values, why wouldn't you do it?
So everyone is beginning to understand that you should never pay a bill to watch television, to watch broadcast television. You simply don't have to do it. So what do I mean by broadcast television? High definition ABC, high definition NBC, high definition CBS, high definition the CW, high definition Fox, PBS. These are even actually, for this receives 4K if they're broadcasting 4K in your area. So 94 of the top 100 shows in America are on broadcast television. Broadcast television is free to watch. All you need, I always think it's like you need a baseball glove to catch all the signals that are coming through your house already. This is an 80-mile antenna. It has an amplifier on it. You can plug it into the wall if you want the amplification. Frankly, many of you won't even need to. It screws right into your television, right into the coaxial jack, which is where your cable also screws in on the back of your TV. I want to give you a look. We have a couple of videos to run for you, sort of how the evolution of this. This is about the size of a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
It is the best looking, smallest compact antenna we've ever done, but it's from the #1 manufacturer in America of antennas. That's ANTOP. It has come along so far because it is so sleek and so beautiful. Look, it even has VHF arms. I'll talk about it. If you live really far out in a rural area, you might use these. We have some video we're going to run for you now, which shows, first it shows the evolution. This is awesome. You used to have these big old ugly towers, and then you got to the next generation, and now the AT405BV, that's the official model that you see, best looking antenna you'll ever see. Do you know this is a whole house solution? So you can either put it right, do it the lazy man's way, which is absolutely fine. You can put it right next to your TV, one cable, screw it into your television, and you'll receive, and you know, in LA, you'd receive 130 channels. At my house in Tampa, I receive 66 channels. You'll receive a lot of channels. And in fact, we have a video we're going to show you that we have many metropolitan areas. Our producer and director are going to choose one and roll it. And I'm just going to give you an example that with this antenna, if you were in these areas that we show you, you're going to be able to, because that's what everybody says, Adam, great, I don't want to spend any money, but what am I going to be able to see? Well, you see right here. Okay, if you were in New York, you could watch 2 NBC channels, 2 Fox channels, all high definition in 4K, ABC, Buzzer, MyNet, the CW, ooh, Court TV, I love Court TV, PBS, two PBS channels plus PBS Kids, actually 3 PBS channels, HSN, QVC, Court My, Court TV, the Weather Channel, Telemundo, Telex. Do you understand why I'm so excited? You don't have to pay whatever your $100, $200 a month to watch the most popular shows on TV and to watch them in up to 4K quality.
I mean, that's the big deal. You're not sacrificing on anything, but you're not spending any money at all on this. If you're spending big bucks every month and maybe you've got a few different DVR boxes and you want to cut that down to maybe just one in the house, this would be a great alternative for the other TVs. Or alternatively, if you're just looking at ways to save money, and right now we're all wanting to save money in any which way we can, what this will do is transform the way you watch TV for the better. Now, I'm conscious that you might be curious about it, but you might not be certain. If you buy it today, you do get that 90-day return policy. So what that means for you and me is we'll deliver it to your door, you're gonna plug it in, and you'll see what you think. If you love it, you keep it. If you don't, you send it back. If you're maybe curious of what channels you are gonna get, we talk about local news and sports and weather, and then the long, long list of channels that's available. in all these different areas of the country. If you just want to find out for you what you're going to get, let's ship it to you so you can try it out. And again, if you don't love it, you always can return it to us. There's no restocking fee either. Sometimes with electronics, you buy them from companies and they charge you 10 to 15% to restock it. That's not the case with us at all. It's smaller than it's ever been before. I love the new design. I love the new style. Aaron, more people are opting to go with this. It's just, it's a change of habit and routine, right? It's getting it into somebody's house.
It's just a matter of learning. Many people simply don't know. They think they have to pay their $150 or $200 a month to have a good, clear signal on their television. You have a nice big TV, you want to have a clear signal. I get it. Technology has changed significantly. This is one of the very few items I can sell and feel very comfortable saying, if you buy this and you use it the way it's intended, it will pay for itself in 2 weeks. A lot of people spend a couple $100 a month paying bills to watch television. You simply don't have to do this. And I want to point out how unobtrusive it is. So I'm going to set this back here, sort of next to my Orchid, next to my, what I think is like kind of a pretty little setup. Would you ever look at that and say, oh man, they've got an antenna in their house?
No,
That's
no.
Really ugly. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. It's so small, it's so beautifully designed, and the setup, we have a little video we can show you. The setup is so simple. You literally just screw it into your television. Now, if you want to use the amplifier that's built in, which is great, we'll give you 10 more miles of amplification, then you also plug it in. We even include, here it is, an additional 30 feet of cable in case if you live somewhere a bit more rural and you want to mount this outside, you absolutely can, and we include all the cable you'll need to do that. So you see, if you're using it with the powered amplification, you plug it into the wall, and then you plug it into your TV. Without amplification, and you know what that means, this works without power.
Yeah.
So as long as you can turn your television on, in cable outages, in power outages, if you have a battery-powered TV, for RVs, for cabins, for boating, for camping, as long as you can turn the TV on, you don't need any other power to get this, our most powerful and smallest antenna. Why are you paying hundreds of dollars to watch television every month when you can have 4K and when this will power all the TVs in your house? There's 2 videos, if we could, I'd love to see again, that whole house solution video, and then I'd love to roll the video again that shows, maybe we'll even choose one of the different metropolitan areas that are an example of, if you lived in this area, the sort of channels you can expect. With 90 days to try it out, never been a better time to try out an antenna to see how well it will work for you. So you can feed one TV, put it right next to your TV, plug it in, bing, bang, Bob's your uncle, you're done. If you want to be a little more industrious, you just plug it in kind of where the cable switcher comes into your house, and then all that coaxial runs to all the different rooms in your house already, right? You'll be able to watch all your different TVs, different channels on all those different TVs. If you lived in LA right now, this is a long one. You could watch ABC, 3 different Fox channels, high definition in 4K, NBCD, Heartland, HSN2, HSN1, and QVC. You could watch Bounce, you could watch StadNet, you could watch PBS, you could watch PBS Kids. You could, oh, that's a great sports channel that went by. Court TV, QuestNet, there's PBS that I was talking about. Decades. It's so much that I'm sorry, I don't want to just shout channels at you, but I do want you to understand, when you get this home, Adam, you're not giving up on a wealth of entertainment opportunities. In many cases, you'll be increasing what you're able to watch, and most importantly, the big ones are there. High def ABC, high def NBC, all your local news, all your local sports, all your local weather.
And again, out of all the ones we've seen, and they've evolved over the past couple of years for sure, this is smaller, it's neater, it's more slimline than it's ever been before. It's the new design, so it's made to complement your home rather than it being kind of standout. There's just so many great things. In the past, you had to buy one for each TV. With this, it's going to power up to 4 TVs in your home. That's fantastic. One product for $79 can give you free TV on 4 TVs in your home. I mean, think of the savings potentially that you're going to have today, tomorrow, and down the line. But again, it's having it and experiencing it for yourself. We'll send it to you. We'll send it to you immediately for a flex pay of $26 and change. It's even free shipping and handling. We're stuck at home right now. So we're doing things. Maybe we're discovering things for the first time. Try it today and see the money that you would save and the channels that you would get. Aaron, final point about this. I know that ANTOP have a great customer service center as well, ready to take questions.
Yes, thanks for mentioning that. The number, and it will come in your package. You don't have to write this down, but if you dial 844-FREE-TV0, it's popping up on your screen for you right here. When you set this up, if you have any questions, they're so good. If you tell them where you live and your zip code, they can say, oh, Mr. Berger, you know what might be a good idea? This is a omnidirectional, so it can point anyway, but it might be even a little clearer if you just turn it a little bit. They really have that degree of specification. They'll give you all kinds of great ideas. I never thought in all my born days that we would sell an antenna that looked this good and was this powerful, and frankly, Adam, would save so many people so much money.
Thank you for your orders. Aaron's going to stay with us for our grand finale today, which is an HP laptop with all the features you're looking for. So we've got a lot still to do, but first of all, our hearts go out to